Hello gamers and welcome to Mobile Game Reviews, the show where we dive into the newest mobile releases to see if they are worth your time and storage space. Don't worry about my voice, it's a bit deep today. Today's feature and my post 1000 subscriber video is none other than Carrion, an adventure puzzle action game with a horror twist. You play as a teen, which I would henceforth refer to as Bob, a tentacled, grotesque monster desperate to survive the massive underground lab where it was created. Carrion isn't exactly brand new. It debuted back in 2020 on PC, courtesy of Devolver Digital, and has now made its way to mobile, with mostly positive feedbacks. So due to popular demand, I had to try it out. Published by Devolver Digital, Carrion quickly gained a cult following after its 2020 PC release, thanks to its unique twist on horror puzzle gameplay. You take control of a monstrous bloody creature that broke free from a hidden underground laboratory. The hive mind of flesh and tentacles is driven by one purpose only: escape. A purpose that drives you to navigate the maze-like facility as our creature Bob devours anyone in its path, gaining and expanding by creating hive spots and growing stronger with upgrades gotten by absorbing other experiments. An interesting premise, no doubt, but during my playtime, I noticed that although the game is set in a horror-laced world, bathed in human mutilation, action and devouring, at its core is just a puzzle adventure game with Metroidvania-inspired mechanics. This is definitely not a bad thing, just an observation by yours truly. You'll find yourself moving through different environments, each filled with interesting puzzles and delicious yet terrifying humans, unlocking new abilities that let you access previously restricted areas. Like I said, the gameplay involves exploring the massive lab, an ordeal that will often lead you to encounter delicious looking humans, which look pretty easy at first but get increasingly more difficult to defeat. It also consists of solving intuitive simple puzzles that may be sometimes challenging but definitely not mind-bending. This focuses on using Bob's ability creatively to access new areas and defeat or get past guards, adding variety to the horror experience. Speaking of abilities, as Bob, you have three initial or primary abilities. First, the Echo Roar, that sends out a sonar-like call to locate hive spots. The Grabbing Tentacle, that lets you grab items or humans to consume, as well as throw them to remove obstacles or attack enemies. And lastly, a group of skills I like to call form-based powers, abilities that are based on Bob's current size. These allow different skills like cloaking, slashing, mind control, trapping, etc. And these abilities grow stronger as you progress by acquiring experimental upgrades that let you also access new areas of the map. Carrion really did a good job with the touch controls, but it also offers controller support. Both of these are good, but each of them have their own clunkiness. Playing with a controller offers familiar console-like experience, but there is one drawback. The sensitivity on the right stick when controlling the tentacles can feel a bit hard, making precision movement really tricky. As for the touch controls, its design is pretty simple with little to want from. The left side is for movement, right for grabbing, and the abilities are scattered around the screen. My only issue is that some of said abilities need to be aimed or used when moving, which its single push button format makes really difficult. This is kind of hard to explain. You have to play the game to really understand. If there is something to really hold the two available control formats, is that it is difficult to aim certain abilities. Definitely not a game ruining bug, but my gameplay would be a lot better if the ability buttons were also a joystick and if I could also change the layout of my screen. In conclusion, should you play Carrion? Well, if you are not into grotesque, horror-filled games where you play as a monster, it might not be your thing. But if you enjoy wreaking havoc, consuming your captors and figuring out fun strategic puzzles, Carrion offers a rich immersive experience. I'm personally rating Carrion an 8.5 out of 10. It's a solid, well-executed game that balances horror with puzzle solving and exploration. And the demo that lets you try it out for free before buying the game allowed me to really get into it. So give it a go if you are interested. I had a blast playing, and I'm still trying to unravel the mysteries within this twisted lab. You just have to get used to the control, that's all. And with that, the video comes to a halt. And as usual, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mobile game reviews. It's your host B-Dog, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.